This is a detailed explanation on how to apply for the KGL Foundation Scholarship. You're making this video to give you more insight on how to apply for the KGL Foundation Scholarship. I know maybe you do not know much about the KGL Foundation, so let me just give you a simple rundown of what the KGL Foundation is, their mission, their scope of work. So, if you think of a foundation in Ghana that is currently helping NGOs and private companies and all that make a lot of impact in society, then you must think of KGL. KGL Foundation, one of the best foundations you could ever find in Ghana. And this foundation in particular is keen on helping people who are willing to help the society. So if you're thinking about the KGL Foundation Scholarship, then you yourself must be someone who is willing to go all out for your community. If you're that person, stick closer to this video because we're going to talk a lot about the KGL Foundation Scholarship, all that you need to know and how to apply. So without mincing my words or anything, let me just say that the KGL Foundation prides itself in their partnership with those already making significant progress in the space. So they work in close collaboration with their partners from local grassroots organizations to private sector entities. Now, their projects are designed to create meaningful and sustainable impact so that the communities they come into contact with can thrive long after their intervention. So, yeah, they are all concerned. The KGL's main concern is to create a sustainable environment for the Ghanaian country at large. So you can go ahead and do more research about the KGL Foundation. However, the main purpose for this video is to break down the KGL Foundation Scholarship and how to navigate the entire page and make a successful application. So yeah, you see these three dashes when you get to the page after doing all your research about KGL Foundation and you're positive that you have to apply for this scholarship, just click here and you'll see this menu that gives you the chance to select anything you want to select. So yeah, you have to select grants. Now, when you select grants, you click on apply for grants. Now, it's going to redirect you to a page where you could actually see a lot about grants. If you're also interested in grants, you could read it. We are going to do this video is for us to talk about the Educational Advancement Program, which is the KGL Foundation Scholarship. So yeah, you click on the KGL Foundation Scholarship hyperlink here, and it's going to lead you to a page where you can read more about the KGL Foundation Scholarship. So if you're ready, let's get started. Before anything, you are welcome to this page. If you are new, just know that this is a one-stop page where we give you details about scholarships. We tell you all you need to know about scholarships and opportunities we think are fit to be spoken about. However, if you find any opportunity that you want us to help you navigate the page or anything, be it foreign or local, I mean Ghanaian, then you can give it to us in the comment section under any of our videos. We will identify it and then give you a breakdown on that scholarship. Do well to follow our WhatsApp channel and also follow us on TikTok as we give you snippets of our videos from YouTube. Do recommend us as well. Now that short commercial break I had, let's get back to business. So the KGL Foundation Scholarship, the mission of the KGL Foundation Scholarship is to provide, through the award of scholarships and other educational program development, the recognition of, assistance to, and encouragement of students with outstanding potential for long-range contribution to the development of our society. So yes, the program is not limited to programs in formal education, as the overall approach of the program is to recognize as many outstanding students or apprentices, especially women and other marginalized and disadvantaged groups from underserved communities. So one thing I really want to highlight in this whole document is that the KGL Foundation runs an educational scholarship for students in formal and informal sectors of education. So if you're an apprentice learning how to sew, you can even apply for this scholarship. Right. If you're an apprentice under someone, you are having informal education and you are eligible for this scholarship. I think so far, this is one of the scholarships that we have discovered something like this under. So, yeah, if you know someone who is an apprentice under someone or who is attaining informal training, the person can apply. So you can recommend if you are the one to feel free and apply. However, it's also open for formal education. If you are pursuing formal education at any university or institution, you can apply for this. And even with that, you need to understand that the scholarship is going to cover tuition and stipend for students at the basic, secondary, and tertiary or vocational levels of education in Ghana. Do you get it? So it's not only for university students, it's for basic school students, secondary school students, and tertiary or vocational levels of education here in Ghana. Yes, so at the moment, they are not providing scholarships for students who have gained admission to study programs in international universities. Now, there is something I want to highlight considering the timeline for application of the scholarships. Now, every year, the application opens twice. There's one that opens around July, right? And actually ends in July, around 4th July. So that has already ended. Not long ago, the people who applied for the first opening just had their interview, so that is off. So this video is actually for the second opening of the KGL Foundation Scholarship. I hope you understand that. So yes, the deadline for it is 15th December, right? And you are going to get your stipends and all that around January, February. Okay, so you're going to get your stipends around January, February. That is if you apply now in hope that the deadline is in 15th December. Do you understand? So yeah, that is it. So you can apply now, start applying now because the deadline is in 15th December. So only applications submitted before these dates would be considered reviewed by the KGL Foundation. I hope the timeline for application of scholarships is well understood. To make it more simple, forget about all this information and just know that the KGL Foundation Scholarship is currently open and the deadline will be on the 15th of December. However, you are going to see your stipends and all that around January, February. Thank you. So the criteria for application. These are the things that you need to submit when you apply for the KGL Foundation Scholarship. All applicants must submit an essay stating why they are applying for the scholarship and why they must be awarded the scholarship. That is one. So, why you're applying for the scholarship and why you must be awarded the scholarship. Two, you must indicate the type of scholarship that you are applying for and also state the amount you require for the year of academic study or program of study. So, yes, what type of scholarship are you applying for? And also, you need to make sure that you tell them the amount you require for the year of academic study. Be truthful about that. Also, make sure that you indicate how the scholarship will benefit and improve your lives, your society, and Ghana at large. You know, they are very key on that. That's why they support groups and organizations that help Ghana. See, so you should be someone who also has those tendencies to catapult their vision towards the right direction. Great. So, applicants must also share results of the academic performance and a letter of admission from the institution of study, be it formal or informal. So, please note that sharing of this information does not guarantee award of a scholarship. Now, applicants will be shortlisted based on their satisfaction with previous academic performance and the content of your letter of application. So you make sure that you write your essays well. And shortlisted applicants will then be invited for an interview to determine whether they qualify for the scholarship requested. So you have to know that each application is ranked on its own merit in the context of academic level of the applicant. You know what? What they are very concerned about is whether you are willing to make a long lasting impact in society, because your receiving of this scholarship means that your life in one way or the other is going to be transformed or impacted. So how is that impact going to affect the Ghanaian society at large? What are you going to do to make sure that your attaining of education is not just a waste, but rather step in the right direction for the KGL Foundation? Because see, they investing into your life. Of course, it is an investment. They giving you the scholarship is a very big investment. So they need to know whether you are willing to support their vision. With that said, you need to understand that financial need may be considered as a criterion, but not the only need. An applicant's gender, citizenship, nationality, national origin, religion, and ethnicity may or may not be used as criteria to rank a scholarship applicant. An applicant should not be an immediate family member of any staff of the KGL group. So, yes, successful applicants will have their scholarship processed and paid within a period of 22 working days following a successful interview, and all successful applicants will be written to within a maximum of 5 working days after they have been interviewed to be informed of the status of the application. So once you apply, expect a maximum of 5 working days to be notified on whether you have qualified or not. Now, the staff role in scholarship process. Just understand that no staff has direct influence on the scholarship process. So you also do not have the right to harass them on social media or through the official pages or emails when you do not get a scholarship or anything, or even beg them for a scholarship. That will not be tolerated. When you do that, you will be disqualified. Right now, just know that all applications and enquiries about the KGL Foundation Scholarship must go through the appropriate channel, that is info at kglfoundation.org. So you will be sending your scholarship application documents via email. I'm going to teach you how to do that to the email, which is info at kglfoundation.org. Now, the terms and conditions of the scholarships. The beautiful thing is the scholarship will be awarded for one academic year, except in exceptional cases determined by the scholarship committee. However, if you get the scholarship, you will sign a contract. And the contract you will sign states that every activity that is organized by the KGL Foundation and is closer to your institution of study, you must be present. Either you are volunteering, you are helping, or you are attending, you must do something right under it. However, if you're not able to, you need to provide a solid reason why you are unable to support, and you must show proof. So that's what the terms and conditions of scholarships narrate. You can read more about that. Now, the renewal of scholarships, yes, you can renew your scholarship. You must provide your transcript on you must provide your transcript for the year that the KGL scholarship was granted, and all applicants for support will be treated as new. And yeah, as I said, previously successful applicants who wish to renew their scholarship would have to provide a transcript, right? Their transcripts for the year the KGL Foundation scholarship was given to them. So yes, let's click on info at kglfoundation.org. It's going to redirect you to your email. Yeah, so as I was saying, for the subject, right? After you put your email there, the info at kglfoundation.org there, your subject could be, we are not saying it should be, it could be application submission dash KGL Foundation Scholarship. Just be guided, okay? We know that some of you are very intelligent. we know that you have the passion, you have the zeal, right? You meet all the criteria the KGL Foundation has chosen for you. However, there are simple mistakes you can make when you are sending the email that would even make you disqualified. So we are just giving you an idea of what you can do. We are not saying copy this, right? So don't copy this, but do something like this. So your subject, that when you are sending an email, the subject is to give the reader an idea of what the message is for. Mind you, a message that is sent to info@kglfoundation.org could be a message for inquiry or a scholarship application message. Remember that we read in the previous page that for all inquiries and for the submission of applications, you need to use this email. So yes, your subject, you have to specifically state that you are actually applying for the scholarship. That's why we're making it this way, like application submission, KGL Foundation Scholarship. You can say KGL Foundation Scholarship application submission. Anyhow you do it, just let them know that you are applying for a scholarship in your subject. It has to be brief as well. So yeah, you could write a dear sir or madam, or you could write the scholarship committee. Then you give a very short message. See, so my name is Audrey AJ, and I'm writing to formally submit my application for the KGL scholarship. I have attached the required supporting documents for your review. These include academic transcripts, personal statement, letters of recommendation. So, should you require further information or clarification, please do not hesitate to contact me then you put your phone number or email there. You are already using your email, so you can put your phone number there. I am eager to provide any additional details needed. Thank you for your dedication to supporting students through this initiative. I look forward to the possibility of contributing to and benefiting from the KGL scholarship program. Simple, sweet, fantastic. Mwah. So you put this in here and you also add sincerely, comma, Audrey J, full stop. And this is neat. You just click on attach document and you click on files. If it's on your files, you click on files. If it's on your drive, you click on drive, what, and then you put all the documents you need to attach to this particular document. To this particular email, and then you send. You check if all your details are perfect before you even come here. So yes, we've already told you the documents that you would need to apply for the scholarship. We've also told you what to do, what not to do. So guys, I think we've come to the end of yet another scholarship breakdown video. Clap for us. Yeah. Thank you all for staying tuned to the end of this video. We love you so much for always supporting and also applying for these scholarships. We won't stop. Actually, we'll stop at nothing to give you more content back and forth. So yeah, if you have any scholarship recommendation, let us know in the comment section. Any question, we are willing to answer. And yes, give us a thumbs up if you love this video. See you later in the next video. Bye bye.